Hey guys, so who has questions about Jesus? Because I have some answers. I know there are a lot, but I got some answers. Okay, first question. God knew that Eve would eat the fruit from the tree. Why would he keep it there? Why would he know that humanity is going to become this sinful world, yet still keep the tree there and know everything's gonna happen the way it's gonna happen? Well, guess what? There was always a possibility for Eve not to eat that fruit. She had a choice. God said he was giving us free will. The thing that God opened my eyes to the fact of is that if God kept us all in the Garden of Eden happily, I know that just sounds amazing and would all be happy, there'd be peace, there'd be no sin. But the thing is that would we have a choice to be there? Would that be our own decision to be there in a happy place? That's why he gave us a free will. He split it up with good and evil. Eve chose to eat that fruit that day. She chose to. She wasn't forced to. She chose to. Yes, the devil is deceiving, but she chose to. If the only thing was good, that wouldn't be a choice because there was only one thing. We wouldn't know any other thing to choose. Bad things happen, good things happen. That's when we can differentiate. If everything was the same and good, then that wouldn't make sense. That wouldn't be a choice. But he decided to give us free will. That's why we have the choice to choose between good or evil. Good or evil. Choose God or choose hell. 1. He left us with possibilities and probabilities of things to happen, so there's always a decision. And what happens today or tomorrow is coming from the consequences of our choices. So choose wisely. It doesn't just send us to hell. We choose. Next question. Why do other religions pray and get answered? Like their prayers get answered. So my friend met a woman and she prayed so that her family would be healthy and good health and all. But in return, she was sick, she was drenched. Like she told him that she was like her soul was just feeling completely drenched down low. But truly her family was healthy and happy and bright. But she paid for that health, with her life, with her soul. She felt completely empty, like drenched. The thing is that yes, other religions do get answers to prayers, but there is something behind those answers. Some of them have to give something in return to have those answers given to them. As other religions, I've heard some of prayers being answered. The thing is that things in this world do have powers behind them, spiritual powers behind them. But one thing is that there is a truth and there is a lie. The story about Moses in the Bible, how God told him to go carry the staff, lay on the floor and it's gonna turn into a snake. Yes, that was God's power in work. Well, guess what? Pharaoh's servants or magicians were also able to get their own stick, throw it to the floor, and it became serpent as well. But that was not God's power. That was another spiritual force that they used. One of those powers is the truth and is the right power. But one of those powers are the holy ones. The one that has no darkness behind it. One that brings the true light. The one where you don't have to make any life sacrifices. That's God's power. He already said everything for us. He let Jesus down on that cross so we can have the right, we can have the privilege, the honors to speak to him and ask him for that grace, for that strength. It's always the truth and the lie. We get revealed to the truth and the lie, but we have to choose one. This is where you choose wisely. It's been set clear already. We've been given the advice on which one to choose, but you still have the choice.